Education Artist Organization, I want to share a little story with you guys. A story about this beautiful place in Eastern Africa, the Horn of Africa. This area has a history of poetry, amazing poets. You can see these images. These are of Las Gel, just outside of Hargeyse, which is a city in Somalia, the one that we're here to help the artists in. Visitors are from an organization called SOTSA. It's Somaliland Culture and Sports Association. And they do a lot of work with the youth in terms of trying to pass down traditional dance, to teaching kids how to use the computer. So they do amazing work there. And we were happy to have them a part. And we also have the Groovies. They are a cool bunch of kids. The Groovies. But yeah, just, I mean, as I said, the amount of young people that were there, it was amazing. It was truly amazing. And really, we start with the young people, which is why we're trying to make sure they're incorporated throughout this. There's an area back here where kids are drawing and doing their thing, and there's actually a message board back there where you can come and leave a message as well, because I'm going to take that back with me as well when I go back. So you can write a little message. It's called From Oakland to Hargeyse. Okay, so as I said, we definitely try to support artists there as far as promoting and trying to create opportunities for artists. This is Hani Ali. Hani is a fashion designer in Hargeyse. She's only 19 and she's drawn her own designs for many, many years and hadn't gotten them made until the celebration of art and culture that we had there back in April. Her dress is displayed right there, the one with the little cardboard cutout. That is one of the last ones that are left. The last event that Racho put together, it was a fundraiser for Hargeyse Children's Orphanage, and we showed Honey's dresses, and 4 out of 6 went like that. So that's all about what's left, but you should come and check it out. So Honey, she has her dreams of what the kind of impact that she wants to make, and what she says is, I would like to bring our culture back with a little modern design so that I can be comfortable and at the same time feel proud of what I made in Somaliland. Our traditional dress with new style. I want to keep doing my work so that I can be a role model to other girls who have talent and ideas about fashion. And so, Honey, she's extremely talented. She blends traditional dress. You can see in the dancers were wearing traditional dress. And these images show that as well. So what she does with her designs is she takes traditional textiles and creates her own style and flair to them. So as you can see here, these are, that's a traditional print. It's very common in the region. And here's Honey's belt that she made out of the print, as well as the dress that she designed from that. I can't show it today because it sold quickly, very quickly. The other dresses, as you can see, that's the one that's right over there hanging up. And the other prints as well take, some traditional flavors. This white dress here, as well as the way that this black dress is cut. Traditionally, a lot of the dresses tie at one of the shoulders and goes down like this. So she's definitely mixing them and creating something that she can call her own. And now I want to give a tribute to an amazing person, friend, Madar Osman, whom we lost in September. He was one of our founding members, extremely active, our first art instructor. I just want to tell you all that he's a great family man, a great friend, extremely ambitious, had lots of goals and dreams for his work. One of them was to be an instructor someday, and so it was really awesome that he was able to do that. And this is just a section of his interview. We did an interview with him back in April, and you can see the entire interview out there on the board. So here's, I'll just pull some quotes. Art is endless, it is ever going, and I like to push it because art is endless. Madar talked a lot about just, every single day he was producing artwork. every single day he was up, developing his craft, and that's something as artists you can't ever stop. You'll never reach your, you'll never get to your best. Every day should be your best. Every day you should be developing. I'm the one that's talking about it. It's all good. But Madar, he talked a lot about his mom and how she was his greatest supporter. His mom, he said at first she didn't really understand what he was doing as far as his artwork goes, and then once she saw him develop and continue to develop, she understood, and she said, "Hey, you've got my support." He talked a lot about one of his old teachers that would tell him to come in before all of the other kids did so that he could paint inside of the classroom. And so, there were people along the way that led him down that path, but he is self-taught. He did, there was an artist group. He said that they would travel from Beverly, which is like on the coast, to back and forth to Hargeyse and Beverly, and they would paint and draw and do their thing. And so that was, they would hang out like that. That was before he got married. Madar has a lovely wife and a child, and so anyway, if you would like to know more, we can talk about it. There are some pieces of his artwork that are framed down there at the display. Colin. And the proceeds from those are $10 a piece, and the proceeds are going directly to his wife. So please support. And keep going. And one of the things that he said that just like really struck me was when I asked him what kind of impact would you like to make with your work, he mentioned there's hardly any female artists in Hargeyse. And so he said that he wanted to teach young girls, or, not only young girls, but he just wanted to push to make sure that the girls had the same opportunities. He talked a bit about how because there's so many men and not enough women, there aren't enough women to teach the young girls. They may not feel comfortable being in a setting, a room full of men and learning, So we definitely want to level the playing field in many ways, and Madar was definitely about that. And so we want to thank him for all that he's done. This is an image of the class, the art class that he put together. These were also utilizing those same art supplies. They go far, so this you might feel, a couple of people said, I only have a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. So thank you for what you have brought, and thank you for supporting.